Hello, everybody. I'm so excited that many of you are listening to my suggestion and taking the Astaxanthin made by Valasta. Some of you are asking me questions as this Astaxanthin is becoming more popular and well known about why it's so good for us. Now, Astaxanthin itself is everything, and the amazing thing about it is it has what we need in it to protect ourselves against diseases. And the person that taught me about this told me there's 5 animals in nature that don't get cancer, and there's one thing they all have in common, and it's the astaxanthin they're getting through their natural diet. And he himself got better from cancer by taking this. Now, what makes Valasta different than all the other astaxanthins out there? And also, how do you justify the price of the Valasta versus the other ones that seem much more inexpensive? And so that's a question I got. Somebody just emailed me and they said, I love the Valasta, it's working for me, but why is it so much more money than all the other ones? Well, it's actually not more money at all. It's actually cheaper than many of the other ones. The thing is, when you look at how much you're paying for in the other ones, when you see astaxanthin on the internet, it's usually a very small amount. It's usually one bottle. They recommend 1 capsule a day, which is similar to maybe 1 or 2 drops of this and of the Astaxanthin Valasta by Valasta. And basically, those bottles will only last you 2 weeks to 1 month at most. If you took 1 or 2 drops a day of this bottle will last you up to 5 or 6 months. But first of all, it's too small of an amount to take to really do anything in the body. And Valasta really gets it into the body in an amount where your body's going to utilize it. And so basically, when you look at how much or the volume of the Valasta you're getting, the astaxanthin, Valasta astaxanthin is one of the most inexpensive astaxanthins you'll find on the market. But it's very deceptive when you see other companies with a small bottle and a small price. The other thing is, and the main reason why the Valasta is so much better than all those other ones is because the owner of this company has a brilliant mind, a scientific mind, and he's created a way to attach this astaxanthin to or glucose to attach it to the astaxanthin, because the body loves glucose and is always trying to get it. And when he attached the astaxanthin and the Valasta together, it's bringing the glucose is bringing the astaxanthin into the cells, because that's what the cells need, the glucose. But now they have it with the astaxanthin, so it's getting in the cells. That's not happening with all the other astaxanthins on the market because they don't have this technology to do that. That's why this one is so much more absorbable than those. That's the major difference. I'm going to show you a small clip here of exactly what I'm talking about and how this happens. Check this out.
What Valasta does is it reattaches the glucose back on to the extracted astaxanthin. The body loves glucose. It's called a Trojan horse, but it'll grab that glucose, and when the glucose goes into your cell, it pulls the astaxanthin in with it.
All right, everybody, there was that makes the difference in the Valasta astaxanthin versus the other astaxanthins out there. I've already told you about the price difference. Valasta is one of the most inexpensive astaxanthins you'll find out there. I've already explained to you about the absorption, but here's another big thing is the owner of the company didn't just make this to do a business. He's not just doing this as a business adventure like many of the people out there are. Like me and so many other people, he suffered from a disease. He suffered from a deadly disease. He was going to die, and this Valasta astaxanthin saved his life. And it's his goal to get out there and help other people to save them from diseases as well with this. So that's why I recommend this Astaxanthin by Valasta. And I'm going to put the links below the video. And also, remember, if you're a member of the Raw Life Health Show, you get a 10% coupon off the price as well. Now, I want you to hear this by Sam, who's the owner of the company, his story, right from his mouth. I've interviewed him many times. I know him personally. And here's his information of why he created Valasta.
Valasta didn't start out with a business model. There was no business plan to do this. This was done for very selfish reasons to save my own life. In 2003, my doctor proceeds to tell me that I have a bone blood cancer called polycythemia vera. When you're faced with a situation where your life is sort of hanging in the balance, the motivation's pretty strong to go ahead and use every tool there to extend your life. I have a master's in biochemical engineering. I was very versed in organic chemistry. I have 41 international and domestic patents. The epiphany that came to me was that there were animals or leaves or something that didn't get cancer. I found these 5 animals: salmon, pink flamingos, sharks, elephants, and naked mole rats. They had done research on this, and they had identified a common carotenoid that existed across all 5 of those species, astaxanthin. It comes from an algae. I was eating the algae itself, and that went on until 2015. In 2015, I was declared cancer-free. I had no symptoms.
All right, everybody, if you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. I hope you have a clearer understanding now of why Valasta is the Astaxanthin by Valasta is the best one on the market, the goal of the company and why they did it, and also the price misconception that many people have. I hope this interview really, or this video helped you get a clearer understanding of all that. And please, if you've been taking the Astaxanthin by Valasta and you've been experiencing all the great benefits and everything, put your testimonial below the video here in a comment and let us know that it's working for you. All right, and thank you. And until then, everybody, thank you and have a great day. And I keep healing. Thank you.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.